Hey everyone, it's Tea Time with the Diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, because we're going to get into it. This tea time is dedicated to Wendy Williams. Unfortunately, it was announced today by her team that Wendy Williams has the same diagnosis as Bruce Willis. And if you follow Bruce Willis or you know anything about his story, his decline over the last few years is sad to watch, but it's not as sad because Bruce Willis, unlike Wendy Williams, has his family and his wife by his side, including his ex-wife. They're all rooting him on and making sure that all goes well with him as he works his way and navigates his life with this diagnosis. So this morning, Wendy Williams' team, they diagnosed her with frontotemporal dementia and aphasia, meaning it's going to affect her speech, okay, as well as her memory. Listen, guys, we're going to get more into this story right after this. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and share a screen with y'all. So Wendy Williams, 59, diagnosed with frontal temporal dementia and aphasia. Wendy Williams has been diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia as well as aphasia, her team announced Thursday morning. As Wendy Williams fans are aware, in the past she's been open with the public about her medical struggles with Graves' disease and lymphedema, as well as other significant challenges related to her health. The press release explained that the former Wendy Williams show host, 59, underwent a battery of tests in 2023 after her memory started to fail and she began to lose words and act erratically. Doctors concluded Wendy's struggles were due to these neurodegenerative diseases. All she went through, now the end is going to be like this. Where it may, yeah. Let me see. Yes, okay, there. Frontotemporal dementia, (FTD), is a group of disorders that occur when the nerve cells in the frontal and temporal lobes of the brain are lost, according to Johns Hopkins Medicine. FTD can affect behavior, personality, language, and movement. Receiving a diagnosis has enabled Wendy to receive the medical care she requires, the statement said. The decision to share the news was difficult and made after careful consideration, not only to advocate for understanding and compassion for Wendy, but to raise awareness about aphasia and frontal temporal dementia and support the thousands of others facing similar circumstances. The press release assured fans that the former shock jock is still able to do many things for herself and has maintained her trademark sense of humor. Wendy, who remains in an undisclosed treatment center where her family claims they have been unable to reach her, has been receiving the care she needs to make sure she is protected, the statement read. She is appreciative of the many kind thoughts and good wishes being sent her way. The disclosure of Wendy diseases, from which famed actor Bruce Willis also suffers, comes ahead of the release of the Lifetime documentary, Where is Wendy Williams? Filmed over the course of 2 years and executive produced by Williams, the two-part documentary will dive into the media personality's declining health and alcoholism, all of which contributed to her being placed under a court-ordered guardianship in 2022. Fans first became concerned with Wendy's health when she collapsed on air during her daytime talk show Halloween episode in 2017. A year later, she pegged the incident to Graves' disease diagnosis, but not long after that admission, she copped to living in a sober house to treat her alcoholism. Although she was sober for a while, the former radio host relapsed and checked back into rehab multiple times throughout 2022 and 2023. We've spoken about it. Williams' son, Kevin Hunter Jr., shared with the U.S. Sun last summer of his mother's addiction issues. I've said this is one thing where you don't know how to approach it normally, and that's fine. It's gotten to a point where yes, it could have that effect that might be fatal because it affects her way worse than a normal person since it stays in her system. Kevin Jr. 23 further claimed that Wendy Team began exploiting her while she was under the influence, despite having a financial guardian put in place after her bank, Wells Fargo's, argued that she was an incapacitated person. So, before I continue, as this was unfolding, what happened with Wells Fargo, when people beat me down with a stick, oh my God, they beat me down. I said, there's no bank in this world that would intervene like that unless they saw something so egregious, so crazy that they felt like, you know what, I got to save this person. Many people were mad at Wells Fargo's, but at the end of the day, now we can see, thank God Wells Fargo stepped in, or she probably would have had zero on her bank account by the time people was finished stealing her money and exploiting her. The How You Doing host previously has been vocal about her disapproval of the guardian. Please be advised that Wendy is not in agreement with the appointment of a financial guardian by the court. Wendy has been very clear that she does not want a financial guardian to tell her what she can and cannot do with her money. Her former publicist shared, adding that Williams felt capable of hiring her own team who would work for her and not the court. Williams remains under the guardianship and sobbed in a trailer for the forthcoming documentary about how she has no money. I will say this, the documentary, we're going to see it in a different light now. I'm definitely going to watch it. It's going to be even sadder for me just knowing that she actually was diagnosed with something so serious. And again, only 59. I thank God every day when I wake up. I thank God every day when I'm going to wake up in my right state of mind. I can use my own hands, feet, mouth, and do all of those things myself. I never take these things for granted because to God be the glory, I'm still able to do it. And I'm able to do these things for myself. Prayers go out to Wendy. This is so sad. And like I said, at least in Bruce Willis' case, he has his family. Who does Wendy have? Because her whole family is saying we can't even get in contact with her. Whoever put her there is like blocking us from seeing her. And I think that is so fair and it's not right. But when you don't have documents in place and you're a single person for said situations, even though we never know when said situations can arise or happen, this is what happens. The court appoints somebody. You have no control over it. They're controlling your life and your money and everything about you. And they don't really have a close personal relationship with you. These are people that are just there because they're being paid to be there, so to speak. I really hope that at the end of the day, her family can get back involved. Now, they did say that, I heard rumors earlier this year that Wendy is with her son and the family now. I don't know how true it is. I know this documentary was made a while back, even though we're going to just now get to see it. So maybe in real time, Wendy is with her family, but they keep saying she's in an undisclosed place. So I don't know which really is true or not true. But prayers go out to Wendy. I hate to see her go out this way, but I will tell you this. In my mind, for me, she will always remain that girl. How you doing? And so, Wendy, I'll say this to you. Prayers go out to you. We all want to know how you doing. So I'm so glad that your team decided to share the diagnosis so that, and hopefully as a result of sharing and that you got diagnosed, you're in better care now and things will go well for you. Listen, guys, so sad. Chat with me in the comments. And when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Listen, guys, prayers out to Wendy. Prayers out to Wendy. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, prayers out to Wendy, guys. I'll see you on the next video.